What's going on, guys? Welcome back to the channel. And for this one, man, I wanted to test out my Doctor Strange a little bit, so we're gonna bring him into Shadowland and put him on floor 29 and see just how fast we can clear it with this new Infinity War uniform, because I know a lot of you guys are wondering just how strong this thing is. And while it's definitely strong in terms of DPS and the reflect, I can definitely say it doesn't feel as smooth to play him. But he's still an amazing character. The time freeze is still there, and as long as Doctor Strange has time freeze, he's always going to be one of the best characters in the game. No doubt, guys. And honestly, I really like the effect of the force skill. I just don't like that it roots you in place and there's that slight wind up before you actually get the skill off. So you want to make sure you're always in damage immunity when you use the 4. And the rotation I'm using right here is 5. Then we go 4, 3, 2, 4, 3, 2, and it works. It gives you a good amount of DPS. I just don't like the fact that it doesn't feel as smooth as before. And one big upside of this uniform, besides the fact that you now have AoE, is the fact that Doctor Strange actually does a really good job crowd controlling the enemy even when he doesn't have them time frozen. And you will notice here that even when the enemies are not time frozen, he's just gonna keep pulling them all together and pushing them into a corner, and for the most part they won't be able to do anything at all because the force skill is just gonna keep attacking them, and as soon as the force skill stops attacking them, they're gonna go back to being time frozen and they're just gonna get ragdolled by his 2 skill. So overall, I think the damage and AoE is really good in this uniform, but it took me a little while here because I'm just playing with the rotation. I'm actually gonna try out my Scarlet Witch on this floor next week to see how fast she can clear in comparison to my Doctor Strange. But let's get out of here and I'll show you guys the build for this guy. Alright guys, so before we dive into the build for Doctor Strange, man, I have a question for those of you guys who are participating in the $25 MasterCard giveaway. The question that I have for you guys here is, who was the first human to gather all 6 Infinity Stones and use the Infinity Gauntlet? That is the question I have for you guys. So with that, let's actually dive into the build for Doctor Strange. As you can see, he's rocking 23k for energy attack. His overall detail, this is what they look like. 125 for attack speed, 56% for critical rate, 186 for critical damage, 49% for ignore defense, and 50% for reduced cooldown duration. As for his gears, guys, this is what they currently look like. As you can see, he's rocking 2 energy attack, 2 critical damage, and 1 ignore defense on every single slot. As for his skills, everything is at 6. Rotation, I'm just playing around with right now, is to open with the 5, and then we'll go into 4, then we'll go 3-2, 4-3-2, 4-3-2, and then go right back into 5. I'm playing around with this rotation to see if I can get more damage out of him, because a lot of you guys are saying this is the new rotation. It definitely doesn't feel as smooth to use this rotation, but I can honestly say that the AoE and the damage is very good. As you can see right here, I'm rocking Power for Angry Hulk, fully awakened, and I still have this custom gear on him, which I definitely need to change. I need to give this to my Thor, but crystals are in short supply these days because of the fact that there's so many uniforms coming to the game. As you can see right here, the uniform is at heroic. Definitely gonna get this thing to mythic. I believe I'm missing 1 uniform so far, and I don't think I'm gonna buy this because this Wong uniform is definitely not that good. Wong is terrible in this game, and I'm hoping that the other uniforms that I need at the end here are actually good uniforms and one that I preferably own already, so I don't need to spend on them. But if they're not good, I'm definitely not gonna pick them up. Even if I want my Doctor Strange to be strong, he's just gonna have to stay the way he is, because I'm not gonna buy some crappy uniforms for crystals. But that's all I have to share for this one, guys. Like always, thank you so much for watching. Hope it was informative, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.